Can you hear me? I don't know. If you don't know who I am by now, I don't know what you been doing. You been asleep? Let me wake you up with something. Straight up. Yeah. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Chris Monroe. R to the O-E. I flip houses, rent cars, and make money. You know I'm not no motherfucker dummy. This how we do. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Big Justin Holmes buying up all the homes. We got Art throwing a lot of darts. We got Jay asking them for their pay. And Lone, what up? What up? Good to see you at home.
Jay
asking funny, Art.
Jay asking for the pay is definitely great.
Jay always asking for the pay. You're always going to be told no if you never ask for the money, right?
When we gonna get paid?
Either ask for the money, ask for the deal, ask for the opportunity. Worst thing they can say is no, right?
Exactly.
But Justin always tells us never take the first no. The first no is just for practice. If somebody tell you, no, I don't think I want to do that, that's for practice. They're just trying to see your reaction. What reaction will you do when they tell you no? Will you follow all out of shade like, oh man, come on, please let me do a deal with you. Come on, I need this deal. This is my first deal. I just want to get in the game so I can be, a heavy hitter. Is that what you're going to say? Or you going to wait a minute? You're going to have a cool, calm, collected poker face. And let them know, man, I don't care what you say, man. You can't shake me up. Which one is going to be, Jay?
They can't shake me up.
Ain't nothing the seller can say, or a buyer, or really anybody in this business, they can say to shake me up. That's the mentality I go in with every conversation. Because if not, they're going to have you out of your positioning and then have you begging, come on, don't you want to come up on the price? And I'm sticking to that script. No, I'm not going up on the price. I'm staying where I'm at. And that's how we do it. Is that right, Art?
Absolutely. I agree with everything you just said.
Name of the game, my man. Anything interesting happening this week, Art?
Oh, yeah, it's been a very interesting week. I negotiated 4 deals. 2 of them under contract already. 1 of them I'm waiting for the seller to sign. And the other one I just negotiated like 30 minutes ago, so I got to send them the contract.
Wait a minute, Art. So you telling me all within a 7-day period, you can just get 4 opportunities in the pipeline, 2 locked up, 1 pending, and another one thinking about it. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
Wow. But what is the thing that made you shift from just sitting back with, and then jumping into 4 deals like that? What made you like pump it up?
It's just working the process every day, It's working the process and it just happens. It just happens.
Because some people think you may have done something special or you had some magic jelly beans or I don't know, something going on where you can just come up across 4 deals in a week.
Nope, just same old. Just sometimes you just have multiple deals that fall through at once and sometimes you have none.
So does that mean it's important to have multiple opportunities going at once and never putting our eggs and our brain and everything else into one basket, praying that one thing gonna make it, right?
Yeah, we absolutely have to, because you never know what's gonna happen with one deal. And then when you got a bunch of things working at once, then you have weeks like this where sometimes it just all falls together like that.
It just all aligns. 100%. Cool. So 4 deals in the pipeline or 4 deals almost ready to go. Are you buying these deals or these wholesale deals?
2 of them are a wholesale deal and 2 of them are terms. 1 of them is a sub 2. 1 of them is free and clear.
Now talk to me about this free and clear deal. How'd you maneuver that one? Did you, because they always ask this, how do you figure out the price? How do you figure out how much per month to pay them? What did you do to figure out that?
For the price, I just asked the seller what was she looking to get for it, and she told me for this particular house, she had to have 100,000. And when she told me that, that's kind of what made me pivot to terms. And then from there, we just started talking about the monthly payment on it. And she told me she had to have 800. And I crunched some numbers while we was on the phone, and I asked her if she could do 700, and she came back at 750. We didn't talk about down payment. We didn't talk about balloon payment. We didn't talk about interest. So I'm just gonna send her a contract tonight.
So wait a minute. You didn't even mention interest. So that's another thing that everybody wonders about. What do we give them? The market interest rate, 8%, 7%, whatever people are getting. How do you you just don't mention it? Is that the play?
I didn't.
I never mention it. I don't bring it up.
Yeah. Ain't no point.
So yeah, so when we write that up, we write it up as principal payments only. We don't put in any interest, or we put zero if you have to put something. 0% interest, meaning every dollar we give that seller, all of that money goes toward knocking the principal down, chip by chip by chip.
It's been a good week, Chris.
It's a Christmas gift for you. I think it's holiday season.
Yeah.
Must be. I know that's right. What's going on, Justin? Anything cooking over there on in Justinville? You got your own city by now, I know.
All I know is loan balance.
What if they don't have no loan? Like Arts deal.
Whatever you give, single digits.
Single digits. Your favorite digits are singles, unless you're getting paid it. Got anything cooking up this week interesting?
Been inboxing hundreds of tenant buyers and everything. Been really pushing the pedal on that. So just kind of working through some people and everything, trying some different marketing tactics. So that's been cool.
So you're trying to find somebody to get into a property you have already.
A couple of them.
Okay. And what kind of been the response generally when people speak to you or chat with you? What are they mostly saying? Little to no down payment money or what?
Yeah. So the number one objection is little to no down payment. The second one will be, oh, I'm not looking to own, I'm just looking to rent. And the third one will be Section 8.
Just like that. That's Section 8. So you got yours down to third place in Section 8. Mine been hovering around second and first. They love to call. I even put it first thing. We do not accept Section 8. And they be serious. They be calling out my office numbers. I'm like, how you even get this number? They done research me. I'm like, golly, to find out that we are not taking Section 8. So what are you going to do with those opportunities, Justin? You find anybody? What's the most you came up with so far from a person?
As far as down payment?
Yeah, down payment.
So the biggest down payment I've been given has been $9,000. So that's the biggest down payment I've received in my hand cash.
Okay, and then as far as the people you're screening, what are they saying? So not the people, but as far as people that are looking to get a house.
Everybody got $1,000 or $1,500, even $2,500 and stuff. So I just kind of sticking to my guns. Like you say, I'd rather, wait it out and let a property sit empty for a little second before I put somebody in it for, a little bit amount of money. So I've been kind of holding on to my guns and stuff. I got a lady, she's going to be giving me over her house. That was the one with the situation. If y'all don't remember, where the dogs was found in the house and everything. She paid us $2,500 to do a clean out. Said she regret even having the house. I'm like, would you sell it for what you owe on it? She's like, sure. So we've signed the purchase agreement and everything to move forward. So we're gonna let title kind of figure out the details of taking over her property. And right now I've been marketing for a tenant buyer for that particular piece of property while we go through that whole transaction. And then the other part of that was I'm gonna pop the question to her about her making the next 2 payments and everything while we figure everything out. So
now you said pop the question. I was to say, Justin, don't give her no ring. Say, I know y'all let these dogs go away and everything else, but I like you. I can't help myself. Pop that question. So that's cool. Nothing wrong with that. And so with these people that are, you're screening to try to find a tenant buyer to put into one of these properties. If somebody came with say $2,000, why can't you put somebody in?
Your thing breaking up real bad, Chris.
Uh-oh. Let me do some magic. Is it working better now?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with this thing. It's weird. In the event that you were to put somebody into a property for that $2,000, what's the worst thing that can happen?
The worst thing that can happen is You can be signing them up for something that they really can't afford. So that down payment, the fact that a person can have that amount of money, a sizable down payment, it gives you cushion as far as their ability to be financially stable. It shows a lot about a person if they're able to have, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, $20,000 at a time. So it kind of filters out the financially irresponsible people. And then as well, if you were to kick them out, if they fell behind on their payments or whatever, at least was able to get, $10,000 up front as a down payment versus 2,500, and it costs you $1,500 to retain an attorney to, start the eviction. So, at least it's enough butter on the toast to be able to make it make sense.
Butter on the toast. Look at Justin with them rhymes. Where you get that from, Justin? Hey, but it makes sense because if you put somebody into a property with little to no money or a small amount, you're going to hate life. You're going to hate real estate. I'm just going to be real with you. You're going to say, real estate don't work. I hate this. I put somebody in. They gave me $2,000 down. They stopped paying 2 months in. And then you begging them to pay. Then you got to try to go get an attorney, like you said, $1,500, $2,000. If not more, if they want to contest it and they're a professional squatter or professional person that's always late, you got a problem on your hand. So I like to get skin in the game. So worst case scenario, if I got to go to war, I'm using my war chest that you gave me. And that makes it a little bit easier. You haven't come across nothing like that, have you, Art? Nobody that's you've been thinking about having to get out or anything? Get them out of the house?
Talking about tenants?
Yeah.
Yes, one. Actually, so my first one that I had a tenant buyer up in there in, they were getting like real janky on the payments. So I was ready to kick them out, but they were still making the payments and paying a late fee just later in the month. So I let that one ride, and then they ended up moving out. So that worked out. And then the next person moved in and gave me 10,000 down and 300 more a month. I was happy about that. And then I got one right now I need to get out.
So with these people that are, they become delinquent, they become late on monthly payments, are there any red flags that you could have saw or that you saw looking back at it like, I knew I should have never put them in that house?
Yeah, I mean, no, not particularly that stuck out. I think it's just, it's just part of the game.
It is, really. I mean, I'll take him back 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 or 5 of my houses. I'm not sure, something like that. And that's a lot of houses to me to be taken back from people to put somebody else in and start all over again, starting that clock. So
it sounds like such a bad thing, but it's just like best case scenario. It's just funny.
So best case scenario, they stay for many years. Second best case scenario, they move out and you get a new non-refundable option fee from a new person that's going to pay you more every month. I don't know. I mean, where do you lose at in these opportunities? If you do it wrong, you can lose. But if you do it right, where do you lose at?
Yeah, if you do it right, I don't know if you can. If you do it, one thing you could do wrong is not have insurance and they burn it down. You did that wrong, you big dummy.
Now that's dumb. Yeah, I had 2 house fires in 2022 and got paid out on both. So definitely have your insurance intact. 100%. What's going on, Jay? How are you today?
It's been going. I've been working these leads.
You've been working these leads, huh?
Mm-hmm. I have.
What kind of feedback have you been getting from the people you spoke to?
So I've been getting a lot of like bad numbers, wrong numbers. So I've been calling a lot of family members, and I've gotten 3 referrals so far. They wouldn't give me like the person's number, so they just said that they'll refer me to them, or they'll give them my number.
And you say so, like you said, when you skip trace the person, it's hard to contact these people. Why do you think that is?
I think whenever they're like in pre-foreclosure, they might not have caught up like on their other bills, like phone bill. And usually it's this person has a landline. That's why it's hard to get a hold of some of these people like that.
Yeah, I mean, because think about it, you're late. My phone bill might get cut off, my electricity might get cut off, my gas might get cut off, any kind of extra stuff might get cut off. But you know, it's hard to keep getting contact with them. They switch numbers, get prepaid phones, all type of stuff. Some people don't even have phones. I've done deals with people that don't even have a phone. They have to email me. That's getting crazy. Or message you on Facebook. And I'm like, please keep internet. Go to the library. Go somewhere. Just keep contact with me till we get you over the finish line. Matter of fact,
Really?
we had to go meet a guy. Was you with me that day, Justin, when we had to go meet that guy in South County? Yep, I had to go meet that guy. He didn't even have a phone. We had to do a deal with a guy. He didn't even have a phone. Go meet him at the Jack in the Box around the corner from his house. Because I didn't want to go to his house because I don't want to tell you what it smelled like. But that's a whole nother story. It smelled like 7 cats in there. But that's not good. So yeah, we have to keep open lines of communication, whether that is the phone via call, whether that is text message, whether that's Facebook Messenger. Don't forget Facebook. You can always look them people up, Jay, especially if they're young, under 50 years old. They probably got a Facebook, maybe even up to 60 years old. Social media, family members, and door knocking. I mean, I can't stress that enough. Door knocking still works. If you can't reach them through digital ways. If it's a house less than 5 miles from you, it would be a nice trip to go visit them once or twice while you're out and about doing other things. I'm not saying you have to go make a trip just for them, but while you're out and about doing other things, let me go see if they at home or if somebody's over there. And if nobody's there, let's check the neighbors. Hey, you know anything about next door? I've been trying to give them some money for their house. That is, we're trying to find them and make the deal work. So don't get caught up with just I have to call them only. Use all the mediums to track these people down. Because when you can find them and nobody else can, you get the opportunity. Make sense?
Yep.
Cool. So you say they have been hard to find. Anything else cooking?
Well, the one besides that bank. If you don't know, I've been working on this one. Basically, like the disabled seller or the incapable seller deal. We have 2 days. Well, I have 2 days to close it now, but it's really out of my power now. So that one it fell through. And that's really it. I'm still calling.
And that one fell through because the auction already occurred, correct?
Yeah.
So I want to make sure it's clear for people listening. When we're dealing with pre-foreclosures, it's very important to do all our magic before the auction date. Because once the auction goes by, that's a different set of rules. It's not the same game. Pre-foreclosure before the auction, we're direct to seller. The seller can sign it over to you, all of that good stuff. After the auction, you're dealing with the bank, you're dealing with REO or real estate owned, you're dealing with a whole bunch of extra stuff that you didn't have to deal with before after the auction. So it's so important to get these deals locked in prior to the auction and stop the auction so we can do our other things. Is that what you kind of learned from that too, Jay?
Yeah, I learned a lot just from working that one deal, even if it did fall through. But definitely, you got to be fast with these people and be on top of it.
Yep, gotta be quick. So first thing, get them under contract. Next thing we want to do is stop the auction, because once we stop the auction, that opens the doors to other options. When they're in pre-foreclosure, they're thinking cash. We got to pay cash and sell this house, or reinstate the loan and keep it current. In the event that doesn't work, we have to do another strategy. So we want to get the auction stopped first. That gives us an opportunity to do loan modifications, partial claims, and other things, other programs. But with that auction pending, some lenders don't want to do anything for you when they already got an auction date coming. Now, I've had some lenders stop auctions regardless. I had U.S. Bank stop an auction like 3 days before auction and do a partial claim on a deal. But I wouldn't say every bank is going to do that. Every bank got their own rules. So the best rule of thumb is do all your magic prior to the auction, not after, not all. Yeah, we're going to try to go fight these people, because that's another set of rules. Anything else you got, Jay?
Nope, just still trying to call and do my best to generate more leads.
What else are you going to do other than call people?
Well, I can do door knocking. Actually, I found one of my leads on Instagram. Yep, one of the leads on Instagram. Her house was, being foreclosed on, but long story short, she blocked me.
Wait a minute. Hit her from another Instagram. I got 6 Instagram pages. Which one you want to use?
Hit her on Instagram. That's the one. I think that's about a week ago. I contacted one ex-boyfriend, got to another ex-boyfriend, and then got to the Instagram. So,
why do you think she blocked you?
I think she blocked me because she was paranoid. She was paranoid, not because of her house being foreclosed. She actually didn't know that, but because from what I've been hearing, people have been looking for her.
So what did you say to her though? I'm just trying to understand it, because for somebody to block you on social media, something had to trigger them.
Yeah, so I asked him, hey, did you know that the foreclosure was on X date? She said that no, I didn't know that. How did you get my Instagram, and how do you know that this house belongs to me? I said, well, ma'am, I'm just trying to help you out with this to stop the auction. If you know anything about this, or did you know the owner, can you please direct me to them? They said, they still asked the same 2 questions. I told her that the ex-boyfriend has given me like the Instagram and that I'm trying to help. And then she's like, okay, well, she never actually mentioned anything about the auction, but all she was really mentioning was just the ex-boyfriend. And then after the name drop, it was over.
That was it. I never would have mentioned their name. What you think about that, Art? Would you have done that differently? Would you have done that any differently, Art, or you would have did it the same as he did? You're muted.
I was just saying, seeing his outcome, I definitely would have went a different route.
Would you have done something different, Justin? In that same situation, Instagram, you speaking to her?
No, not really.
I'd have done something different for sure.
Yeah.
What would you have done?
So if I was on there talking to the lady or messaging the lady, and she's like, yeah, how'd you get my information? How'd you know I owned it? I send her but a screenshot. Look, it look like you own this property right here. I don't never tell them where I got the information unless I know they're on good terms. I would prefer to just say, look, Julie Smith owns the property. Your name say Julie Smith. What have you done to stop the auction? We can help you get that auction stopped and put some money in your pocket possible.
Yeah, I'm trying to information gather. I'm not trying to reveal too much information, I guess. So that's what would be different. You know what I mean? Direct, I am Justin, and I am looking for such and such, such and such. For what reason? I tell them they on the foreclosure list. Taraya advised me not to do that type of stuff because it's kind of messy. But I tell them, like, hey, they on the foreclosure list. I'm trying to help them out.
Well, I mean, I've come across deals like that before where somebody referred me over and I had to drop their name and they helped me get the deal done. So it just, I don't prefer to mention their name, but if I think they're on good terms or they're going to be okay with it, I'll mention them. But I would prefer not to give any information to do, like you said, Justin. Information gather only. Ask questions. Hey, what have you done to stop the auction? If you could get the auction stopped, would you need some help with it? We have the resources. We can put some money in your pocket and get the house sold so that you don't get nothing for your house and you get something for your house. Would that help you out? That's my thing. I'm trying to plant a seed, dangle a carrot, make them get their mouth watery and start getting more curious. But it sounded like, Jay, in your situation, she asked you a question and you kind of dodged it and you didn't answer it. That's what it looked like. And people don't like that.
Yeah. And I mean, I noticed that some people think it's like AI whenever either AI or spam whenever people see that type of message. So I've been sending voice memos as well to make sure that she knows that, it's a real person.
Yeah, so that's the thing with that stuff. I mean, I really try to ask good questions, give just enough information for them to get to the next step, but I don't want to give them too much information to where they're like, I don't need you no more. Thanks for letting me know. Have a nice life. I don't like that boyfriend. I've been trying to get away from him for 10 years. I mean, it might have been a stalker boyfriend. We don't know their relationship, So I guess that's what we could say was learned from that particular deal. Anything else we missed?
I'd say, don't let her blocking you on Instagram stop you from reaching out other ways for sure. She got a lot of people reaching out right now, she don't really know you. So you call her up or you have somebody else call her up. It ain't done till it's over.
It ain't over till the fat lady sing.
She got to hit a high note.
Fat lady sing. Go Giver wants to know, I guess this was what you were talking about earlier, Art. Can I do this with a house that needs repairs? Can you do a creative deal with a house that needs repairs?
Yeah. Actually, the free and clear deal that I just negotiated needs new cabinets in the kitchen, and somebody took the drywall from the basement, and something about a cabinet in the bathroom. So I told the lady, okay, well, we'll do this deal, but I need until I can't make my first payment until February because I need time to make repairs and find a tenant. And she was like, okay.
Right. And so a lot of people think that that would not work for some reason. But the reason or a way we can make sure they understand if it works, or if we have to overcome that objection, if somebody's like, oh, I need you to make payments sooner for no reason, tell them, what about if you were to list this property and you had it on the market for 2 or 3 months? You'll be paying that payment then, right? At least this way, you know you don't have to make the payment anymore after this date. Would you agree with me? And there you go.
Yeah, if she would have told me that she needed me to make a payment quicker, the first thing that come to mind, I would have told her I need her to make these repairs so I can get a tenant up in there quicker.
Come on.
And she probably was like, oh, I can't do that. And I was like, all right, I'll make the first payment in February.
Easy. You know, we take the house as is. We got to get this property done, fixed up, and all of that good stuff. So, I mean, yes. But to answer that question, can I do this with a house that needs repairs? I don't know no other way to do it other than with a house that needs repairs. Every house needs something. Not saying it has to be something major, but they all need something. I haven't ever come across a perfect house yet. I come across some close to perfect houses, but none of them are perfect. They all need something. At a bare minimum, cleaned up. So, yeah, we always try to figure out how we can do that. Hope that helps you out. Go Giver 5248. I'm a go giver. What is a go giver? Will you go and give? Or do you go and live? What's going on, Karen? Oh, she can't hear me. She's on.
I guess one other thing to piggyback on his question is, can you do that with a house for repairs? You can honestly do anything that you and the seller agree to and put on a piece of paper. You can tell the seller that you're going to give them 2 turkeys and a chicken for your down payment and send that to title. As long as you show up, then that's going to be moving forward in real life.
That's it.
It's been done for a long time.
And a lot of people try to overthink this stuff and overcomplicate it. As long as a seller and a buyer agree, we can do almost anything. Almost. I don't know what we can't do, but I just want to say almost. Some jurisdictions try to tell you what you can or cannot do, i.e. wholesaling and things like that. But, you know, I don't feel like anybody's ever really challenged a lot of that stuff yet. So we'll see what happens. It hasn't been challenged in the court, only in the court of public opinion. So let's see here. We got that, and that. Lon Williams, I can't see you. I don't know if something's spinning. Every time I put you on here, your thing is spinning. So I don't know if you're trying to be on a bad camera or what. But I'll just leave you off like that. And what else we got here? Jay, so are you only focusing on foreclosures, or are you looking at any other types of opportunities?
I'm only focusing on pre-foreclosures and the ones on auction.com. So anything that has foreclosure in it, and them auctions that are about 2 weeks out and onward. No more, nothing shorter than 2 weeks, no more.
Why not?
I think it's because of my time frame, or it's a lot easier to work with somebody who's 2 weeks out rather than let's just say you only have 1 day left and I get you under contract, and I don't really have a lot of options.
Sure you do. They can go file for the chapter 13 or chapter 7, whichever chapter it is, to stop it, or use a temporary restraining order to stop the auction, or one of these tactics. So I mean, it still could be done. It just they have to move their feet. That's the only thing with it. They have to be willing and able participants in the deal. They cannot just come in and say, "Oh, I know I've been waiting all these months and still don't want to do anything." They have to be motivated. You can't be more motivated than the seller. How about that, Jay? And
That's right.
that's something you got to look at. Who's more motivated in your conversations? Is it you trying to make everything happen? Come on, come on, come on. I need you to do this. Or are they coming on to you? You know, that's the thing you want to look at. Are you more motivated than the seller? If the seller more motivated than you, then give them all the attention and love that they need. But if they like, oh, I'll get to it maybe next week, you know what I mean? They ain't gonna probably do right. You know,
That's something I've been running into. I'm more motivated than the sellers. I'm doing the jumping jacks, the push-ups, and all they're doing is watching me from the sideline. But I'm trying to help them.
That's why I just came up with that on the freestyle, thinking about it. I said, you more motivated than the seller. You gotta let the seller be more motivated than you. You know, we can ask questions to extract their motivation, but we don't want to be more motivated than them. Because somebody calling you right now, Jay.
Hello?
Hey, I just got a call from this number saying something about my house.
Yeah, this is... And who do I have the pleasure of speaking to today?
This is Chris.
Hey, Chris. What... Oh, man. It's been a long time. What property do you have over there?
I'm sorry. My house right here on Future Cash Flow Road.
Oh, Future Cash Flow Road. That's a pretty nice property. I was actually just calling to see if you actually stopped the auction on Future Cash Flow Road.
No, I haven't stopped it yet.
Oh,
I appreciate it. I've been getting a lot of calls from real estate agents trying to list my house. So I appreciate it, though.
Yeah, that's great and all, but you know, the auction is coming up pretty soon. Do you know what time it is or what day it is?
Oh yeah, we'll get it taken care of. I appreciate it though. I didn't know what this number was about.
Oh, that's great. Okay, well, what's your plan on taking care of the auction?
I was gonna call the bank tomorrow because it's Monday and see what they can do for me. I was gonna see if I can send them the money or what, but you know.
Okay. And if push comes to shove, I mean, is that something that you can really do?
Depending on what kind of deal they work out for me. One of my buddies, Art, he told me they do loan modifications if I call them up. So I'm gonna call them and see what happens.
Okay, well, that's pretty good. Well, my name is Jay. I'm a local investor, and I'm just wondering if you would actually need any help with taking care of that auction.
Oh, you're an investor. They told me about you guys. Y'all come in and lowball us for the house. Yeah, I'm not interested.
Yeah, we wouldn't really lowball you for the house. You know, if something like paying off the house, is that interesting? Sorry, would that actually help you if we just paid off the house and tried to help you out?
It could. I mean, I don't understand. You trying to just what, lowball me from my house or what?
No, what would you like for your house?
I really would prefer not to sell it.
Okay.
I really just want to stay here. I mean, unless you'll buy it and I can rent it back. Would you do that?
I don't know. We typically don't do deals or anything like that. But if the auction is pretty close and you're looking for like to sell your house, or sorry, you're not looking for to sell your home, what do you really plan on doing then?
I'll just figure it out. I'm gonna see what they give me tomorrow, though. I appreciate it, Jay. I'll let you go. I'll let you go.
Oh man, well, I mean, I want to see, what really happens after. Well, I'm in your corner, sir.
What do you mean?
I'm in your corner. I'm rooting for you.
Oh, well, I appreciate it. Keep rooting for me then, I guess. If that's gonna help me out, what they do? Let's do it then. All right, Jay. How do you think you did?
I messed up on halfway in.
Why?
It's because I told you that we could pay for your house, and I stumbled on trying to give you an offer instead of uncovering why or like how you're in this situation.
Yeah, what stopped you from just asking? Hey, I'm just curious, how'd you get into this situation?
Yeah.
Why didn't you ask that?
You caught me off guard.
You're
Really?
never off guard. You're always ready, Jay. It's the same 6 questions. I don't care who we on the phone with. We still asking the same old crap, unless they tell you that same old crap before you ask it.
Mhm.
All right, what'd you think about that call?
I think that Jay has made a lot of progress since last week, for sure. I remember last week. I think that like the intro was kind of like a little all over the place for me. Like right now, he seemed like he direct to what he's trying to get to, which is a great thing. Um, he did a good job of keeping you on the phone when you tried to get him off initially. You tried to end the call. He did go into asking what was your plan on stopping the auction. Um, Question I got you for you though, Jay, is what 4 pillars did you get?
Mm.
I got his. I didn't get any.
Mm.
Gotta make sure you're getting that on as much as you can on every call. It's not always gonna be possible. Sometimes you're gonna have to follow up to get a little last piece of information, but you want to try to get as much of that every time you're on the phone with a seller for sure. You should either be qualifying or closing when you're on these phones.
Qualifying and closing. Come on with it. Justin, did you get to hear that call? What'd you think about it?
Yeah, I just think just more listening and those qualifying questions and stuff. Those 4 pillars, just staying focused on those and stuff. Even when they try to shake you up with some crazy rebuttals and everything like that, you know.
Definitely be crazy.
Yeah, so I just say go with the flow, be like water and stuff. Have those 5, 6 questions. We really don't ask people a bunch of questions in these calls. It's really only like I would say less than 10 questions that you really asking them. To be honest with you, they just talk on and on and on and on and on, and then you figure out what their motivation is. And then the solution you can bring to the table, and ask them, "Have you ever thought about, or would you be open to, or if I was able to?" So you're saying if I was able to do this, you'll be willing to move forward. That's exactly what I'm saying. Ding 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 ding. We got a deal.
Exactly. You got to give me a chance to tell you no, Jay. Or yes, I might just lay down and give you the house. We don't know.
Just gotta ask those questions. Okay.
Yeah. So one thing I saw on that call, I would get away from that investor word. You're an investor. You're about to lowball me. That's why I brought that out. I don't even use that word. I don't like titles. My name's Chris. I help people in situations like you. This is what we could do to help you out if you like. Would you like us to help you out? Would this help you out if we did this? If we were able to stop the auction, prevent the foreclosure, and put you in a better situation, would that help you out?
Okay.
Or even when they ask something, so I would get that investor, flipper, wholesaler, any title. I don't live under titles. I mean, you can do it if you want. I just don't do it because I don't want to be put into a box. Everybody get triggered. Oh, you're a real estate agent? You just trying to list my house like all them other people keep calling. I don't want to list my house. I don't want all the people tracking through my house. I hate agents. Whatever. I don't want to trigger that on them. Same thing like with that girl with bringing up the boyfriend thing. All of this stuff is triggers. I don't want to bring them nothing that can trigger them. I want to keep it as simple as possible. My name's Chris. I help people in situations like yours. We stopped probably, 50 auctions last year, something like that. And we're trying to make you number 51.
Okay.
Give them an opportunity to see what's going on. Tell me what's going on. How'd you get into this situation? What would you like to happen, Mr. Seller? In a perfect scenario for you, I mean, how do you see all this playing out? Leave it open and let them talk. I'm gonna get the bank to do it. I'm gonna talk to the bank tomorrow. Okay. In the event the bank doesn't do what you want them to do, I mean, would you consider selling it? Well, I'll sell it if I have to. Or I might think about selling it. What would you give me for it? See, it opens the door. Before I start trying to assume that they want to sell the house, I got to make sure they told me, yes, I would sell it if this don't happen. Or if I can't get this fixed. I would do this sell. I would get rid of this property because it's a pain in my butt. Tired of looking at it. Give them an opportunity to dump that on you. And then Would you? It's very important. Would you consider selling it? Is that making sense?
Mhm.
Okay, so you can. I'm gonna call you back, but I'm gonna be the motivated seller, Jay. You get to be. I know you can be the motivated seller. I'll be the buyer. You're the
All
seller.
right, for sure, for sure. Hello,
Hey Jay, this is Chris. How's it going?
who is this?
This is Chris. I was trying to see. Is this Jay, right?
Yeah, this is Jay.
Yeah, I was trying to find out. Did you do anything yet to stop the auction that's coming up?
No, I don't need to stop an auction.
It looks like your house here on Main Street has an auction for the day after Christmas. Is this you?
That's make believe. I don't believe in auctions.
Okay, so you don't know anything about that.
No, I don't know anything about that.
Okay, well you have a good day. Bye. Click. What I'm gonna do? I can't make you do something for me. What can I do differently? What can I do differently, Justin? Uh-oh. He spent out. What can I
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I missed that call because my computer over here glitching.
Oh, okay. It was so short and quick. He basically said, I don't know nothing about no auction. I don't know nothing about that. I don't believe in auctions. Basically just complete denial. What can I do with a person like that?
Nothing, really.
You can just move on, or you can, do them hardcore sales tactics that I have got away from. Because at the end of the day, if the people don't want to help us, help them. It's too many people out here that need help.
In that order. You can't make them sell you the house. What you think,
Exactly.
Art?
Yeah, I give them. I tell them once or twice, like, hey, this really going on. If they ain't trying to, if they want to play dumb, then no problem for me.
Yeah, I'm not going to try to force you to do what you need to do. If you want help, I'm here to help. If you don't, whack them. Keep it moving. Are you getting calls like that in real life, Jay, where they don't want to talk to you like that?
Yes.
So whack them. Don't worry about it. Keep it going.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing else we can really do in a situation like that.
The fact that you don't want to sell your house wouldn't keep you from hearing me what I have to say, would it?
Come on. Now, Jay, actually be a real motivated seller this time, Jay. Like you actually want to sell.
Okay.
That ain't gonna get you. That right there is a waste of energy. We only want to talk to people who want to talk to us.
Okay. Hello.
Hey, Jay, this is Chris. How's it going?
Oh, it's good. How's it going, Chris?
Is well. I was calling to see if you have you gotten a chance to do anything about the auction that's coming up?
No, I haven't gotten a chance at all. I've been very busy.
Yeah, I definitely understand that with the holidays coming around and things like that. We all doing stuff, but I mean, what is your plans for the property? Are you planning on trying to stop the auction, or what's the deal there?
I tried to stop the auction. I did a loan modification, but I mean, it just didn't really work out. So my bank is just telling me to reinstate the loan or just pay the full amount, and then I can do that. But I don't really have the money to do that.
Yeah, I definitely understand that. I mean, so the bank you're actually in contact with the bank, so that's a good thing. You would be surprised how many people we speak to that don't even talk to the bank at all. So I commend you for that, Jay. I mean, what would you like to happen, though? I mean, if you could get the best case scenario for you, what would you like to happen?
I'd love to, stay in my house, and get my house paid off.
Oh, wow. Get it paid off. I mean, what did they tell you it was going to be to like reinstate the loan or like catch it up and bring it current?
I think they told me about 10, 20,000.
Oh, between 10 and 20,000?
Yeah, I think they said about 12. I think they said about 12,000. About 12.
So 12K. And I guess you're just a little short on it. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I don't have it. Times are hard.
I mean, so if things don't work out and you're not able to bring that, I mean, would you have a place to move to and stuff if you had to?
No, I'd be homeless.
Oh, no, we can't let that happen, Jay. I mean, if there was a way we could, buy your house, get you a little money to help you get started over again. I mean, you think something like that would help you out?
Yeah, that would help out a lot.
Okay. So I think, let me see here. I'm gonna have to check some numbers here. The auction for this house is December 30th, so that's like 2 weeks away. And so the bank told you if you reinstate it for the 12,000, that's an option. And then what did they tell you was to just pay it off in full to be done with it?
I think, yeah, they told me to pay it off. It would be about 60 grand.
60K. Okay. And then what's the monthly payment that you have on that property?
I think about $750 around. Yeah, with taxes, insurance.
So 750. Okay. Yeah, they added that up real quick and got that thing behind. How'd you get behind anyway? What happened?
Things are tough. I just got in an accident 2 years ago, and I was at the gym. I was lifting, bench pressing about 300 pounds, and I snapped my wrist, and I can't go back to, can't go back to work. So it's just been, a very hard couple of months, hard year.
Wow. I mean, I could feel that. That's you was lifting some heavy weights then to snap your wrist. You a power lifter?
No, I just like to lift.
My buddy Justin likes to do like 20 chin-ups in the morning, about 4 in the morning. So I hope he don't hurt his wrist doing that. So let's see here. So we got about $60,000 owed on a property, payment $750 a month. They said $12,000 in arrears. And then what do you think it would take for you to, be able to move and get started over again in a new place?
I think about 40 grand. That would pay like the year off. I'd love that.
40 grand. Okay. 40 grand. What do you mean when you say pay the year off?
Yeah, since my wrist is broken, I need to, I can't really work and do my normal jobs. I have to, start over with my career. So I need about 40 grand to move out, pay like an apartment or some type of extended stay and get back on my feet.
So if there's a way, Jay, that we can get you in a new place, apartment, get you started over somewhere, put a little money in your pocket and get this foreclosure stopped, because we don't want this on your record for the next 7 to 10 years. I mean, is that something you would be open to?
Yeah, I'd love that.
Tell me a little bit about the condition of the property.
It's a pretty nice home. I've kept it, since 2005. So I've had it for about 20 years. New roof. I just got that changed out 3 years ago. I put a new electrical system in there, a new heater. I mean, it's on a septic tank, so it's not a bad system. I kept the grass nice and cut.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, I definitely got that. So I think, let's see, we got that there. I mean, will you be available tomorrow morning? Will you be at the house there?
I won't be at the house tomorrow morning. Are you trying to set up a time where we can meet?
I am. I would like to come by, take a look at everything, present you with a few options and see what we can do to help you out, put you in a better position. I mean, because I know it's a lot of moving parts with this, and I like to be, straightforward with you and let you know what we can do. And if it works for you, we'll get it going. If not, no harm, no foul. We'll still walk away as friends. How does that sound?
That sounds great. I think I'd be available on Tuesday in the morning.
Tuesday, let's say 10 a.m.
We can do 10.
10 a.m. on Tuesday. So if I come by on Tuesday and everything makes sense to you, will you be ready to get the process started and do the paperwork and everything right then?
Yeah, let's do it. Will you be able to get me the 40 grand though?
That's a good question. I will look into that and see what we can do for you. I don't want to give you a promise I can't deliver on, but we can do something to put you in a better position. I'll tell you that.
Okay. Let's do it.
Other than that, Jay, any other questions for me today before I let you go?
What you said, what was your name again?
My name is Chris, and I'm with St. Louis Cash Buyers. I'm going to send you a text right after this call with all our company information, website, etc., so you can do any research that you want to do, so you know who you're dealing with. And if you have any other questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them now or later. Any others now?
No more questions. I'm all good.
All right, Jay. We'll see you on Tuesday at 10 a.m. Have a good one.
All right. See you Tuesday.
All right. All right. I don't want to make that too much longer. It probably would have been a little bit longer, but long enough for study class, y'all. What you think, Justin?
Yeah, so what I think with that deal is I think it was good. I think it was a great call and everything. I do think that maybe you could have been a little direct with the kill, you know what I'm saying? But I mean we just setting them up. Everything don't have to be a one call close and everything. Um, you got him to cooperate and everything. Got him exactly where you wanted him to be. You made a friend and stuff. I do feel like his trust level was at a 8 or 9 at the end of the call. There's no reason for him not to allow you to step in and help him. You gave him certainty that you will be able to step in and help him out if everything goes good with the the walkthrough and stuff. So I think it was a great call.
Cool. Also, I forgot to mention when I do send that text message after the call, I always ask them what's their email address in that text because I want to get their email address. I'm probably gonna send them some paperwork right then, whether they know it or not. But I want to keep the lines of communication open all the way up into our appointment on Tuesday. What did you think about the call, Jay, that you made? I guess I should have started with you.
I think it was pretty good. That you just what is it? You remove your title. You just say that, hey, this is my name. I'm with this company at the end, not at the beginning. And I mean, you come as like a person first, and then a company second.
Come on with it. That's it. Always be a human. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. Become trustworthy. Become noteworthy. Become a good person. Anything else you got in that call, Jay?
Yeah, you set the appointment first. Besides, trying to, I have an offer for you. Let me make a fair market offer or something like that.
Yeah,
So,
I don't even worry.
I like that.
Never worry about numbers. Numbers gonna figure out themselves. They gonna always work out because we ain't buying it if the numbers don't work no way. So I don't even worry about that right now.
Also, you told me that we can work on maybe getting the 40 if that actually if that's what we can do. Not promising a number. So that's.
I'll tell you a secret.
What is it?
He ain't getting no 40. I just ain't telling him that right now. I mean, unless the house worth 350, yeah, I'll give you 40. If your house worth 350 and you owe 60 on it, I'll give you 40. I will not. That's the only way. But if it ain't worth something like that, no way. Anything else you got out of that call, Jay?
No, that's it.
Cool. What you think, Art?
I think this was a good call. I think this is a good call for people to study because this is like what you can expect to come across with a lot of these sellers. They're going to be asking something that you're probably not going to want to pay. They're going to be difficult to talk to or not super easy to talk to. You got to kind of dig for the information. Yeah, I think you just checked all of the boxes. One thing I didn't hear, did you get the timeline of when they want to sell?
Well, our auction's in 2 weeks, so December 30th will probably be the timeline. So I kind of skipped that one when we're dealing with an auction when we know it's an auction date. I mean, I guess that's an automatic timeline. It's a gun in our head saying sell or lose. So 2 weeks.
Yeah, and then you set a firm follow-up and kept it open to discuss the price later. So, I mean, I think that was a really great call that, people should have definitely studied that because that's what you're going to run into a lot.
100%. And I will be, like I say, communicating with them via text all the way up into that appointment. Because there's other things, I might have another question or, hey, I might have another something. I might even hop on another call with them if I have to, because it's just going to depend. I mean, we don't want to skip a day just because, they told me Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. I'm going to sit and wait all them days and do nothing. No, we're going to be working on this deal because we might get them under contract today or tomorrow or before we go there Tuesday. And if it's a cash deal and we're working on it, you can get them under contract today or tomorrow and then bring your cash buyer with you on Tuesday if you're going to wholesale it. Come on, man. Am I doing it too quick or should I slow it down a little bit? Bring your buyer with you once you're under contract. Any Lucretia, did you think anything of it? I know you was on here, but I don't know if you're on here. Hello, Lucretia. How are you?
Hi guys, I'm here. I'm just listening in.
What'd you think about that mock call? Did you learn anything from it?
I thought the mock call was good. I was listening to. I don't know if you could give him that much money, but I was glad that you were sympathetic with him and everything. Um, but yeah, I thought the mock call was good. I'm not sure what you could have done with the one call that then he didn't believe in auctions. I don't know. Maybe you don't understand your house is in foreclosure. I don't know what more we could have done with that. But that one was really good. I'm enjoying all of them examples. Thanks, guys.
Cool beans, cool beans. And so, what market are you in? What city?
St. Louis.
Oh, okay, the STL. Cool.
Hmm.
STL representative. You don't got an STL tattoo like me though.
I thought not everybody's not on from St. Louis on here.
No, we got
Oh,
Art.
gotcha.
We got North Carolina up in here. We got Indiana up in here.
Yes.
We got people. We worldwide out here. Come on now.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Thank
So
you.
yeah, with that call, it's so important not to be trying. I don't want to find a reason to tell anybody no. I'm trying to find a way to give them a yes. I don't want, even if it is a no, I'm not gonna tell them a hard no. Heck no, I ain't giving you that for that. Ain't no way I'll ever do that. No, 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 no. I'm trying to say yes, 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 yes. Or let's see what we can do. Even though I know it probably ain't gonna work, but I'm not gonna disclose that right now. Is that gonna help me to say, oh no, ain't no way I'm giving you no 40,000? No, man, ain't no way. Is that gonna help me in any way in this deal? Probably not. We can soften that blow for them later. Like, I know you said you wanted 40, but I did find a way to get you 20. Are you ready to get the process going now? Or whatever it is. It doesn't really matter right now. I don't want to overthink that part of it when I don't have him on my team yet, especially when we're dealing with foreclosure people. People in pre-foreclosure are usually a little more emotional. So we have to be more empathetic and not just be so hardline on numbers right up front, unless they're very hardline on numbers. Like, if I don't get 40,000, I ain't selling it. I'm gonna let the bank have it. Now they talking like that, that's a different conversation. But if they're just, hey, you think you can do this? You know what? I'm gonna see what I can do to help you out. I'm gonna put in a good word to my team and see what we can do to help you out. Which we know we still ain't giving you 40 probably. But I don't know that. I don't want to assume anything because we don't have enough information to assume anything.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of people do when they first start in this business. They trying to think too much. I don't want to overthink it. I just want to have a good conversation, create a new person, a new friend, and we're going to make this deal work. What do we need to do to get it to the next step? How can we make this put you in a better situation than where we found you? Versus, I got to beat them up on price right here, right now, close them right now, all that right now. I don't want to be like that. I haven't found it to be a successful way. There is a time to use that, don't get me wrong, but it's not often. There is a time to use pushy sales tactics, but not every time. Everybody don't get that same thing. We have to kind of match our energy to the seller. If they moving quick, we moving quick. If they moving slow, we got to speed them up a little more. Ooh, that was a freestyle though. All right. Any other thoughts, comments, questions on that particular call? What paperwork do you send after the call? So I sent a text message summarizing, hey, thanks, Jay, for talking to me. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And this is our website if you want more information about us. What is the best email address for you? ? And they write back their email address. Now I can send them the paperwork that we need to send them if we agree on everything. I already got it. I typically don't like to ask anybody on the phone, what's your email address? Because they got these funky email addresses like csmith274-31981@gmail.com. Who want to write that down? Not me. What's your email address? They text it to me. I got it, and I can copy and paste it, and it's very easy, and I don't have to misspell their janky email address. So I don't try to ask people their email address on the phone for that particular reason. I just text them and get it, and then they send it back, and then we get the paperwork over to them right there. But paperwork, purchase agreement. The purchase agreement, that's the paperwork. The paperwork we need is the PA, the purchase and sales agreement. The PA or the PSA, they call it all type of stuff. Purchase and sales agreement, all of that. And Karen, what did you think about it? Because I know you was listening, even though you at work.
I'm listening. as I tell a couple of people at this job, they need to find some people to work because I'm not going to be working all and doing all this work
Well,
by
walk out
myself.
then. Go on and quit then. If you
I
bad, walk out
should.
right
I
now.
am. I
Come on
want
and
to.
do
Really,
it.
I am frustrated to the hill.
You
I
won't
really.
rip out that mud right now in this cold weather.
I'm just, oh my God, this is crazy up in here. Nobody comes to work. Nobody
It's
want to work.
who want to be
I
outside?
mean, and this is the United States Postal Office of America, and it's a mess. It's a mess, y'all.
Well,
Don't
well,
I'm
don't worry,
sorry,
they
I
bring
didn't hear. I was in a deep conversation with my supervisor, letting her know some feelings that I have. So
don't worry,
anyway,
don't worry. Them empty places is going away in about 6 months because they just changed the status for people who are of working age to be on food stamps. You can no longer if you are of able body at working age between the ages of like 16 and 35, I believe, or even
wow.
40.
Is that
Um,
something here in Missouri or that's nation?
what?
that's federal. They dropping everybody food stamps. You got to work at least 20 hours a week in order to be eligible for food stamps starting January.
Wow.
Man, I could live off my stocks, but I can't. I don't want to spend a dime. I don't want to do
You should
this.
live off your stocks, Karen. Why don't you live off your stocks?
I'm touching that because,
You know you can make money with the stock you already have, right?
well, that's what I've been trying. I want to be. I really want to do some trades and some options and some calls and some puts, but I feel like my knowledge is not all the way there in order to do that.
But
So I don't want to
why isn't it there, Karen?
because because I've been half studying for it. I mean, I think the knowledge that I have, I don't. I need more knowledge to be really successful.
Do you have 100 shares of any particular stock?
I have 100 shares. Well, I had 100 shares of Ford.
If you have 100 shares
Uh,
of any particular stock, you can do what's called a covered call, and they'll pay you a premium for your stock.
I got 2,000 shares of and 3,000 shares of some stuff.
You
So
should be making money off your stock. There's no reason to just sit up and hold stocks. They should be making money for you, whether that's through a dividend or whether you're doing what they call a covered call or through a cash secured put if you don't have the stock. But that's a whole nother topic. But you can definitely do it, Karen. If you got stocks, you should be making money with it. You got to take
well,
the
I'm
time.
gonna have to have a meeting with you, sir. And so and you ought to start giving a class.
Ain't
Justin don't
Hey,
believe in stocks.
huh?
Justin don't believe in that stock stuff.
Justin, you better believe in it, man. It's real stuff. Real stuff.
Yep.
So
So like I say, you should be
uh
some dividends off your stocks, and then you should also be doing some covered calls. They will pay you premiums. Put them out to about 3 to 5 weeks, and they'll pay you a premium. Every time it expires and it don't hit that strike price, you will get to keep that premium and your stock. And you can keep doing it over and over and over again.
a covered call.
Yep, it's called a covered call. It's something called the wheel strategy. Look that up. It's called the wheel strategy. All you're doing is basically putting it up as an option to sell it, and then if somebody buy it, you get it and you put it back up again as a put. So it goes around in a circle. Basically, it's the same stock. The wheel strategy. Look that up.
All right. But
She
I
must.
do, I don't know if Art mentioned to you, I did have a question about our project we were working on. Art, did you bring it up?
Nope. Bring it on up then, Karen. What you got in the real estate space?
Yeah, I'm not even sure what question you talking about right now, Miss Karen.
About our Indiana project.
Let's see if I'm going to give you a test, Karen. Let's see if you can put it in the formulation of a question. What is your question, Karen?
Well, first my question was actually towards Art because I don't know if he had previously brought it up or
He
not
didn't bring it up.
about. Oh, okay.
So what's the
Well, so
question? Put it in the question format. It's a
well,
test.
I want to go ahead and cancel my agreement. We're going to cancel with the project and Sullivan because of non-response and slow response. I thought even maybe giving them until the end of December
Aaron,
to
how
respond
about if
back.
you had a question, put it in the form of a question. I'm trying to help you
Oh,
here. This is a
I'm
test.
building up. I'm building up the question with
This is a
pre.
skill set, by the way. But everybody here, pay attention to this. You should be able to ask a
Okay.
question. Put what you're thinking into the form of a question.
All right. My question is then, should I actually end a project with sellers who are not responding um, when we're working with the mortgage company and they're not
Yes.
responding? Yes.
Yes.
Why?
Very easy.
Why?
The same thing I just told
Why?
Jay earlier. I don't know if you were listening. You can't be
Oh,
more
okay.
motivated than your seller. You more
Mhm.
motivated than them. If they ain't really gonna do nothing, I can't make them do it. I can help you, but I can't make them participate. Especially when you're talking about dealing with the bank, all of that stuff. They have
Right.
to be
Right.
able to.
Right.
They have to be an able and willing participant. If they're not participating, we're moving on.
Yeah. Yeah. And we've been at this for a couple of months now, and I think it's an issue with them knowing what to do. She keeps doing it the incorrect way, and I've told her over and over we need a PDF format. She won't do it. She
What
keeps
do you mean
sending it the
PDF
wrong
format?
way.
What do you mean?
Well, the paperwork, the application for the modification needs to be in a PDF format. She keeps taking a picture and, and sending it via email that way. And so and then I talked with the mortgage company and we're like, yeah, we keep trying to tell her we needed a PDF and she needs to mail it, email it, because the fact that it'll come quicker if she do it that way. And
So
so
what's stopping her from doing it the proper way?
I wish I could answer that.
Are
I
you
wish
able
I could answer that.
to get an appointment with her for an hour and take and crawl through every little step with her? If you wanted to, I'm just asking the question.
I do want to, but she doesn't pick up.
We'll
So
move on. I
I
wouldn't even
move
keep
on.
worrying about it. I mean, we don't have a buyer
Yeah.
anyway, right? Do we have a buyer for the deal?
Not that I know of.
What are we
No,
wasting
no
our
buyer
time
yet.
for?
We had
What are
some
we wasting our time
possible
for?
people. Yeah. Got to keep
So
it moving.
So this is where it comes back where I be talking about all the time. The marketplace is always right. If the marketplace don't like it, they don't like it. For
Yeah.
whatever reason. If our marketing is good and our price is right, it would move.
Yeah.
And if people are not giving you positive feedback in any way, shape, or form, and what are we doing? Even if we get everything perfect
Well,
on the seller side, unless you're buying it yourself, if you're talking about selling it to somebody else or putting somebody else in it, we beating a dead horse here. Because say if you get it all perfect and they get the PDF done, now you get the deal. And now you want to just sit here and keep on going and going and going. And now you paying for it. Not me. I
no.
ain't paying for somebody else's
No.
house.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I don't even keep
This is
worrying.
this has all been a very good learning experience for me.
And
It
there's another
really has.
major thing. And Jay could probably help you with this. Jay, what is the thing I said? How many leads I said to get?
10.
And this is why. Because we thinking about that one so much. We so harped on that one. We ain't even looking at all these other people that need our help. Get your 10 in the pipeline. 10 is your
Mm-hmm.
friend.
10.
10 is your friend. Get you some more leads.
Yeah.
Because it makes us
So that's
become
what we're
even
doing.
more motivated. Because we're thinking about that one deal.
Yeah. And then the other lead I had, Art, you can talk about that one about if you want to. I don't know if you did already. The one in Missouri and
Oh, you got something in Missouri? I might buy that. Where is it?
it's 3 hours away.
It don't matter. I'm just playing. I don't think I would. What city is that?
I want to say Meldron, Missouri. I never ever even heard of it in my
Malden.
whole entire Meldron. MA,
Population 900.
probably so. Yeah, but
This you did mention this one.
that's
This
the
is
one.
one.
Go ahead. I'm about to do something real fast. Go right
I
ahead.
lied. Population 3,700.
Oh no, go ahead, Cam.
No, go ahead. I got to put something on the line.
I was just gonna say
Okay.
this is one of the ones I did mention that This is the one we waiting on to get signed. The wholesale deal we waiting to get signed.
Oh, okay, cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I know, like I said, population 3,700. Hopefully, we can get somebody to take it. It's gonna be tough to move. It's out that far in the sticks. I think I had a deal up in that city. That's kind of, I heard the name before. So that's another thing, everybody. When we're talking about marketing, talking about finding deals, etc., we want to be 30 minutes from a major city at the most. We don't want to be 4 hours from any major city. That's like in the sticks. Not saying you can't do a deal there, but boy, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Less buyers, less sellers, less activity. Unless you want to move there or you want it as a vacation home for yourself or something special. You get out in them sticks, Is it really going to be something there? I muted you too, Karen. Are you back? What'd you say?
No, I'm good. I'm just looking on.
So hopefully it can work out. As long as the seller is motivated and they want to make a deal, we'll figure out and help them out. That's all we can do. Work with those who want to work with you.
Yeah, motivated.
Motivated, downright motivated. What we used to say? We used to say it in the Army. Motivated, motivated, downright motivated. You check us out. You check us out. Whoop. That's get you motivated when they be doing all the damn push-ups and stuff. But that's a whole nother story. Anything else cooking, Karen?
That's it for me. I'm still looking at my pre-foreclosures. Actually, I'm trying to organize my podium. 'Cause I have a lot of old stuff in there. I'm wondering if I should give them people a call. So,
You spoke to
Yes.
him before. Why not?
but it's been like a year and a half, maybe longer.
Hey,
So,
Johnny, calling you back. Just following up. Did you ever get that house sold over there on Main Street? Oh, yeah, we sold it. Oh, wow. Congratulations. You got any others you're thinking about selling? Oh, okay. Well, you have a Merry Christmas and a good New Year. Click. Shouldn't even take you 3 minutes.
all right, yep, I'll do that.
Because you
I'll do
might
that.
find something in that, especially if you build good rapport with those people, you might find something in that haystack. You might find that needle that you're looking for in that haystack.
Hey, Jack, are you still on there? I think I see you. Did you have any
Yes.
questions?
I'm cooking and listening at the same time, so I apologize. I just got home.
Okay.
Cook it up, cook it up. What's going on, Jack? You learn anything today so far, or not really?
Oh yeah, I'm actually I got on when you started asking Karen to ask questions, and so I'm listening to that, and you know, so far it's very interesting.
Yeah, that's a skill set. Become a good question asker. Truly be curious. I want to understand what made you do that. What makes you say that? Oh wow, how did that happen? Oh, tell me more. All these little bitty riffs right there can get a whole conversation going. And then they tell you all their stuff, and then we can go from there. If it's somebody we should be speaking to, keep speaking. If not, get off the phone and keep it moving. Just that simple. But with all that said, it's time for Jay's favorite day of the week.
Your time. Don't be
It's
in a rush.
real
Yeah, this
estate
is a mess. It's only me and you. And
Okay.
Jeopardy. Was that a bad song?
I thought it was interesting, but okay.
All right, let's get it going. Let's get that off the screen. Let's get that on the screen. Jeopardy Real Estate Investor Edition by Chris Cashflow Money Monroe. Brought to you by the Future Cashflow Club. Let's see what we got. Jay, you're going to start us off today. Are you ready?
Let's do it. I'm ready to win it.
Today's topics are finding deals, financing and mortgages, real estate lingo, laws and contracts, and the home itself. Where would you like to start us off, Mr. J?
Let's do real estate lingo 300.
The clue. Used to determine the value of a home that will be financed. And I'll be right back while you think on that.
Used to determine the value of a home that will be financed.
Did you give an answer?
No, I was waiting for you to come back.
Oh, no, that means you don't know. Let's go, Jay.
Let's say the answer is ARV.
What do you think? Is that a good answer? Would you double that answer, Art?
I'm gonna say yes. Good answer.
You sure? And you willing to risk $300 whole on it? He said,
$300 Jeopardy dollars, yes.
only in Jeopardy money. I'm going to tell you both. Justin, can you save them?
Oh.
My stuff had broke up. Did they say appraisal already?
I'm going to start again. Justin, used to determine the value of a home that will be financed.
What is an appraisal?
Number one answer. Come on, Justin. You whooping on them already in the morning, in the night, in the evening, in the sunshine. Come on with it. All right. Pick us another one, Justin Holmes.
What is law and contracts for 400?
The clue. Minimum requirement for a valid contract. That's a hard one. Don't be trying to ask the
What is consideration?
Is that your final answer?
My final answer.
I don't know. Let's see. Art might know this, but he might not. Art, can you save him?
What I was thinking, it was gonna be consideration, acceptance, and signatures or something.
Wait a minute. Let me start over because I want to give you a fair chance. Laws and contracts, $400 clue. Minimum requirement for a valid contract.
For a contract to be valid, you have to have two parties that's agreeing. You have to have some consideration. I don't know this one, Chris.
You in the right ballpark. Come on, you just got to put it together. They talking about some $1. Anybody else want to try it before I give the answer? Ask Taraya. She said, y'all ain't finna get me.
Stuff in my face of food right now.
I think is the consideration. You know, two parties have to agree on something. The offer on like what you're signing it on, and the two signatures.
All right, I'll just go ahead and let's see. We'll see. What is offer, acceptance, and consideration? Art was trying to get there. He had 2 of the 3. Let me see. Yeah. I think Justin had 1 at first, then Art added the 2, and then y'all kept putting it together. So it's offer, acceptance of the offer, and then the consideration. That's it. Offer, acceptance, consideration. Put it in your notes. Who got that last question? Was that Justin? Justin, you can try again. He said, I'm getting out of that topic. Uh-oh. Are you there, Justin? I think his computer froze up. Jack.
Yes.
Mr. Sims, you have been put into the hot seat. You get to choose a topic and a dollar amount.
Okie dokie. I'm going to try this considering I don't know what I'm doing, but here we go. The home itself and $200.
The home itself for $200. The clue. This should be done to vacant homes during cold months.
Weatherize it.
You got to put it in a question. I don't want to give you a wrong answer. Your answer should be a question in Jeopardy.
Should I weatherize it?
I'll just give it to you, Jack. What is winterization? Come on.
Okay.
But we want to formulate our answers as a question. Good one there. But you knew it. You didn't know you knew it, huh?
No, I did not know. Well, I owned the house before, so yeah.
There you go. Give us another one, Jack.
Sure. Let me try finding deals for $300.
The clue. These motivated sellers must liquidate due to legal death proceedings.
Should they sell the house?
You want to try one more, Jack?
Sure. What would be the best price for selling?
So it would be what is blank or who is blank. That would be how you answer the question.
Okay. What is the best deal for the seller?
Somebody put it in a chat. They cheated.
What? Oh, what is probate?
What are probate sellers? Yeah. What are probate sellers? Look at that. He always know the answers. All right. Who would you like to get the next question, Jack?
Shoot, Karen.
Karen, she's back in action. Karen, pick a topic and a dollar amount.
Okay. It's still on the last one.
It is.
Finding deals, 300. These motivated sellers must liquidate due to legal death proceedings. That's what I see.
Really? Is it not showing the whole real estate Jeopardy board anymore? Is the board showing?
I see the board.
I still see it.
Oh, that's some Karenisms. Because I'm looking like, I know. I say, I see it on here. I don't know what happened. There she goes. She's back.
Sorry, got kicked out again.
All right, there she goes. Karen, you get to pick a topic and a dollar amount.
Alrighty. Since it shows up, I don't see anything.
You didn't show up yet? Oh.
They might kick me out again. This whole crazy network here.
Your thing here. Let me do this. There's something going on with your thing, Karen.
I know it's on my end.
I guess we got to go to Art since they aren't going to do right, Art.
Can't see it.
All right, I'll take finding deals for 100.
The clue. These three websites are most commonly used by buyers to search for homes.
What is Zillow? Realtor.com. And I'm going to say either Trulia or HomeSnap.
Redfin.
I forgot
you should say Redfin.
Yeah,
Karen, don't be giving nobody no answers. It ain't your turn. You get 3 buzzers for that. Who would you like to pass it to try to answer this question, Art?
Jay.
Jay, since he just came back, the clue. These 3 websites are most commonly used by buyers to search for homes.
So it's going to be Zillow.com, Redfin, Realtor.com.
Judges, what do you think?
Yes.
Number 1 answer. What are Zillow, Redfin, and Realtor.com? Come on. Now, out of those 3, which one is my favorite?
Zillow.
Oh, no.
Redfin.
Justin, which one is your favorite?
My favorite is Zillow.
Nope. I don't know why.
What?
Zillow good. Zillow
I
actually
like
is good.
Redfin.
Redfin is actually better. Why would I say
Yeah,
Redfin is better though? Why would you
Which
say
one is
Redfin is better?
better? Zillow by far.
I like the interface. It's just more user friendly for me.
Zillow by far.
I don't know, Justin.
You got a bigger user base.
Well, I'm talking about for finding deals, getting data, information, etc. You think Zillow would be better? I'm just asking.
Oh, that's a good question. I don't
That's a
think so.
good question.
I would say realtor.com, right? It's designed to capture data and get people information and stuff.
So what I found with Realtor.com, they kind of like pumping up the numbers, like for agents to get higher listing prices or something. I don't know. From what I've seen, Zillow is good, as far as just general market research stuff like that. But Redfin is definitely my favorite because you can see sold homes nearby, quickly, easy, and you can see what's going on. So, for example, you got a property I can look up, Justin?
Hold on 2 seconds. Let me see. Look up 3357 South 3rd Street, Springfield, Illinois.
Springfield, Illinois 62703. All right, let me put that over here. Let's share this screen instead for 1 second. Just for 1 second for training purposes. Remove that. And how do I get it back up on the other one? We want to share. Oh, that's the wrong one. Share this screen. Share the Zillow screen. Okay. So right out the gate, it's saying price unknown, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that, right? But you see it's got no bids. Is this the right property? No bids, no baths, no square footage. It tells you estimated rent. Not available. It don't really have a lot of data. Oh, this is a reason why I said I don't think Zillow is going to be my favorite. I'm not saying particularly because it is.
Try it on Redfin.
I am. I'm going to go to all three. This is why we're walking through it, because I want to make sure everybody understands all money ain't good money, but all money might be funny. So let's see. That's Zillow, right? So we're going to go to Realtor.com, right? Realtor. We're going to plug in the same address. See what it tells us about the same house. Okay. It tells us some square footage of a lot, almost a 10,000 square foot lot. It tells us that. It told it was last sold in 2007 for $85K. They say the estimated value is $135. So it looked like we got more data on Realtor already, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's basically the gist of Realtor.com. But we're going to go to my favorite, which is Redfin.com. And let's see if it's any better than Zillow or the other. Will it be or will it not? Not much. I mean, oh, damn. Do I got to sign in? I don't even know my sign into this. Do I have an account with them? I think I do. So, right out the gate, it still don't have beds and baths and square footage, but it did give you some number close to the other number. The other one said, 135? And this one says a range of 127 to 154. But here's the thing I love about Redfin more than everybody else. Right here, Redfin estimates tells you the recent properties that sold nearby. It has this little map below. You see that sold for 125 on September 30th. This sold for 157 on November 18th. This sold for 150 on October. So I'm basically able to see nearby sold homes, and I can zoom in on the map to make sure we're in the same neighborhood, same subdivision. These little houses, F, A, and E, all sold within the subdivision. No MLS access. I didn't even have to log in to Redfin. So I'm going to ask again, Zillow, Redfin, or Realtor.com, which one you think is better resource?
I like that Redfin. I like that recently sold spot for sure.
It's a game changer. I can see what's sold nearby. without MLS access,
I
by the
will
way.
say, if you tech savvy, you can operate Zillow. Zillow a little bit more complicated, but you can look at all the houses sold nearby. Not in that same fashion, though.
I'm finna say, what did I do? I put in the address and did 3 scrolls, and I was there.
Right.
I don't want to think. I don't want to work hard. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a way to do everything, but we like simple like a pimple. Is that right? What you think about that, Lucretia? Which site did you like better? Zillow, Redfin, or Realtor.com?
This is my first time being introduced to two of the three, but Redfin looked like it gave more information, especially since you have some comps down there. So
Right.
yeah.
It tell you it's a seller's market. Now I don't want to believe this stuff here. I don't know if that stuff's true or not.
Mm.
Tax history. I mean, it's got all this right here. A better user interface. Redfin is by far my favorite. Then it's got nearby similar homes. These aren't for sale or anything. They're just similar. And then they got new listings. So I'm still scrolling and still finding goodies all on the page, and I ain't even click anything yet. But my favorite box comes back to this one way up here in the beginning. This recently sold. It sold right. All these houses sold nearby, right there. And you can look at them. And if I see a house, so say I'm looking at our house, like, yeah, that's how our house looks. It's got the same kind of layout. And we look at a house that got a similar layout. We know it don't really look like that one because it got a 2-car garage. So we know that's probably not going to be a comp. And this probably not going to be a comp. This might be at 120. And it's just eyeballing. I ain't even clicked nothing yet. If I was to go into the properties that look like it, that would be something different. Share this tab instead. And you'll say, oh, this particular property looks like this, and it's sold for that amount, looking like that. Make a sense?
Yes.
So wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. That's what we got. So, and it's just an opinion. You can use all three of them for what they're good for, but like I said, I think Redfin is like light years ahead. Just being honest. You like honesty, right?
Yes.
All right.
All day.
Who got that last one correct?
I think I did.
Jay, which one you like now? Finding deals, financing mortgages, real estate lingo, contracts and laws, or the home itself for what amount?
Finding deals 400.
We already did that one.
Oh, okay.
400 or 100?
400.
Oh, 400. Give an example of a PPL and PPC.
PPL is, I got my deal from a company. Oh, sorry, I got my deal from future cash flow. Boom. I got my deal from a company. And a PPC is I did my own Facebook ads and I got that lead to click on my Facebook ad.
See, that's too easy for you, Jay. You be knowing this stuff. I didn't make it that long, but it's the same thing. Pay per lead, PPL. You paid for the lead before the contact, before you made contact. Prepaid for it. And pay per click is you pay for the click of your ad, just like a Google ad, Facebook ad, any kind of ad. You click on it and they charge you. That's how Facebook got so much money, because people be clicking those ads that y'all see and they be charging people. So PPC, pay per click, and PPL, pay per lead. Any other thoughts around any of that? Questions, comments, concerns? All right, Jay, give us another one.
Let's do financing and mortgages 400.
100?
400.
400. This number, typically between 300 and 850, greatly affects your loan approval and interest rate.
Credit score.
Put it in the form of a question.
What is your credit score?
Should I check my credit score?
Maybe checking your credit score, man. Now, for a bonus, they call one of those credit scores a FICO score. What is FICO? If you got a bonus, Jay.
FICO is when it's a different score whenever you're trying to apply for a mortgage.
For?
Oh, no, you got me on that one.
Fair Isaac Corporation. They just FIDO score. That's what Robert Kiyosaki called the FIDO score. But okay. All right, we're going to give Lucretia a chance. Lucretia, give us a topic and a dollar amount on the Real Estate Jeopardy board.
You already given it. Okay, I'm gonna say,
Uh-oh.
what about what is? I'm sorry. What about um the home itself for 100?
100. Did we do that? Oh, 100. Here we go. The clue. This system keeps your home cool in the summer and warm in the winter.
What is a thermostat?
What is a thermostat? Judges? No. You want to try again, or you want to pass it to Jack and mess up his pizza?
What is a? I don't know.
You can pass it.
Look at that. Jack know this one. He's like, I know that home itself. If I don't get no other topics, I got that.
Okay, you go, Jack.
Go ahead.
Heating system.
Heating system. Close. Well, wait a minute. Let's make sure we're reading this question right before we answer too quick. This system keeps your home cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Anybody know the answer?
Can I try it again?
Sure.
I don't know if I'm even saying it right. The first thing I'm thinking is HVAC or something like that.
In the form of a question?
What is an HVAC system?
Come on with it. Number one answer. What is HVAC? I knew you knew that, Jack. Now, for the bonus on the HVAC, what does HVAC stand for?
I think I know it.
You are now.
I think I know it. It's well, I could be wrong. Probably just heating and cooling. Okay.
Jay, can you help him out? What does HVAC stand for?
Yeah, heating, ventilation, air, and cooling.
Come on, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Number one answer, heating, ventilation. Somebody said, what is furnace and air conditioning? What? What is HVAC? Heating, ventilation, air conditioning. HVAC. People go to school for a trade and make a lot of money with that trade right there. Get that money, man. All right. What about Jay? Give us another one.
Let's do. Have we done real estate lingo 500?
Real estate lingo 500. The clue. Yes.
Go down. Oh, have we done 400? Now go to. Yeah.
This person or entity assigns contracts to end buyers.
What is a wholesaler?
What is a wholesaler? Come on, Jay. You always know this stuff. You be getting all the answers. How you so smart?
I learned from the best.
Come on with
Been
it.
in school.
All right, give us another one, Jay. Give us a hard one.
Laws and contracts 500.
I think they did that. No, we didn't. This legal document transfer ownership of real estate from seller to buyer.
What is a purchase and sale agreement?
Judges? This legal document transfers ownership of real estate from seller to buyer.
What is a deed?
Come on, Jay.
Yeah.
Number one answer. It's a deed. We want to get that warranty deed. Look at that. He must have put it in there. Everybody yelled it out. They said, they ain't letting them get on that one. They said, getting. All right. Give us another one.
Let's see. Laws and contracts. I think we already done 300.
This government process takes private property for public use with compensation.
Isn't that gentrification? Or nah, gentrification. What is gentrification?
You want to tag in Justin Holmes buying up all the homes?
Let's tag in Justin.
All right, Justin. This government process takes private property for public use with compensation.
What is eminent domain?
Come on, Justin. Welcome back on the attack. Let them know Pocket's getting fat. Eminent domain. It will take your property and give you a few shillings for the willings. Give us another clue and a topic, Justin.
Finding deals for 500.
Finding deals, the clue. This clause in a contract allows the buyer to walk away if certain conditions like financing approval aren't met.
What is, I think I got this one wrong before. What is inspection period?
Let me ask the
What
judges.
is contingencies?
Wait a minute. The first one you said was,
What is
and the second one you said was number one answer. You said you ain't falling for it. You said this look familiar. You don't get it in your brain somehow, Justin, little by little. Give us one more, Mr. Holmes.
Finding deals for 400.
The clue. He already did that one.
Finding deals for 300. These motivated sellers must liquidate due to legal death proceedings. What is probizate?
Yep, they already did that one too. You heard it earlier. They did all those finding deals. They like that topic.
Okay.
I think what do we got left here? Yeah.
Laws and contracts for 100.
This U.S. law prohibits housing discrimination based on race, religion, sex, or family status.
What is the Fair Housing Act?
Judges, what do you say?
Yes. Nope.
Number one answer, the Fair Housing Act. They said, what is the
Jesse Lee Peterson would say, the blacks. No, it's flat.
Oh, damn. That's it. That's what they got. We got let's see. I think we got a few. We got about 6 or 7 left on here. I should have went down which ones we did. Which one would you like now, Mr. J?
Let's do finding deals 100.
I think we did that one.
We did? Okay. So finding deals is out.
Yeah, finding deals is done.
Let's do laws and contracts 200.
The clue. This type of ownership gives 2 or more people equal shares and survivorship rights.
I learned to say insurance. Let's
7 seconds.
What is a survivorship policy?
No. Jack, can you save it?
Co-ownership.
I'm sorry.
Co-ownership.
Co-ownership. No. Close, but not yet. This type of ownership gives 2 or more people equal shares and survivorship rights. What happened to the people in the chat that was trying to write the answers? They ain't write it in there on that one. They slowed that butt up now.
What is a joint policy?
Joint policy?
No, it's something from insurance. It's something to do with joint. I know it's joint something.
Last chance. Let's try. This type of ownership gives 2 or more people equal shares and survivorship rights. What is joint tenancy? Joint tenancy. That's it. Number 1 answer. That's the name of the game we play when we play that thing. I think that's all for laws and contracts too. So I think we got, I don't know. Which one would you like now, Jay?
Let's do the home itself for 400.
This rating system tells buyers how energy efficient a home is. You wouldn't know this one. It's hard. That's why it's $400. I put some hard ones on here.
Yeah.
Three seconds.
What is the voltage system?
Okay.
What is the R rating?
I'm gonna pass this one off to Art.
Art don't even know this. Art, they want to pass it to you. The home itself is the topic. This rating system tells buyers how energy efficient a home is.
I do not know the answer to this.
I didn't know either. This was a hard one. That's why I put it on here.
I know it's something electrical, right?
I don't know. Let me see. Karen's back too. I don't know. Anybody else want to try before I give the answer?
Isn't it something star something? I forget. Oh my goodness. Star efficient? I don't know, something like that. Nah, okay.
All right, here we go. This rating system tells buyers how energy efficient a home is. What is a HERS score? What is HERS score? You never heard of that before, Art?
No.
Good. So that's what we do. We learn something new sometime. HERS score. Let me pull it up for you guys. Share this tab. The HERS Home Energy Rating System rating is a standardized score for a home's energy efficiency, with a lower number indicating better performance, like a car's MPG before a house, helping owners save on bills, improve comfort, and potentially increase resale value as it compares to the home energy baseline Home 100. So that's what it is. A HERS Home Energy Rating System. Learn something new today. Come on. Let me pull that down. And let me see what else we got up here for this thing here. God dang it. Get this HERS off my screen. I don't know her. All right, Art, since you came back just in time, you get to pick one.
Finding deals for 500.
They did all the finding deals. But let me see. It might be hard. Let me see. Yeah, we already did that one.
Okay.
He said I already knew contingency. He said that's too easy. That was too easy for you, Art. I think we got what do we got left, Jay?
I think we have the financing mortgages 100, 200, real estate lingo 100, and the home itself 500.
Which
Let's
one?
do the home itself, 500.
The clue. This part of the house includes pipes, drains, and fixtures.
What's that? Plumbing.
What is the bathroom?
Plumbing?
Mute Karen. You see Art on here answering. Don't be trying to
I'm sorry.
He's trying to get some points, and you up here trying to mess him up. Try again, Art. She messed you up. Let's see. What this part of the house includes pipes, drains, and fixtures.
You got pipes throughout the whole house. Drains and fixtures. What is the kitchen or the bathroom?
You want to pass it to Karen since she was itching to answer it in a question format, Karen?
Uh-huh.
What
Karen.
is plumbing fixtures, or wouldn't be HVAC, but what is plumbing?
You all over the place, but I'm gonna give it to you. What is the plumbing system? You gotta get like 7 answers in one. You gotta watch Karen. She's sick. Like, what is the HVAC? This, that. What is it? That. What is the whole house? The whole house. All right, Karen. Take us home
All
with
right.
another one, Karen.
I don't know why I can't see it, man. That is crazy. Let me refresh.
Damn. How can she not see it? It must be her internet in her employment area. What did you say we have left, Jay? You said we have.
We have financing
Okay.
and mortgages 100, 200, and real estate lingo 100.
Oh, it's only 3.
Real estate lingo for 100.
Known as EMD, Karen.
Earnest money down. Wait a minute. Did you say EMD, right? As in David M. Oh my God, I'm tripping. Okay. Let me stay focused here. M is in Mary. Wait a minute. EMD. What are you saying? I can't see nothing. I promise you. Everything is
Known
a blank.
as EMD.
Ernest is the one word, right? Ernest. I don't know. I'll give it to Art.
Well, you almost had it. What is earnest money deposit?
Oh,
What
see,
is
I knew it was
earnest money deposit?
deposit. Oh, I said earnest money down, didn't I?
Yeah.
How much earnest money do you give people, Karen, when you're doing a deal?
It all depends. Sometimes, really, be honest, zilch,
What do you put on the contract?
zilch.
You got to put something because, as we saw earlier, you won't have a valid contract.
Well, I could put on the contract a dollar, or I could put zero, or I could put $1 to 100.
Okay. So when it comes to EMD, earnest money
It's money
deposit,
deposit.
it can be money, it can be something of value, or it can be a promise of something of value.
Okay.
So it can be the $1. Let me read that thing. You got some work going on in the background there. It can be $1, can be $100, can be $1,000. Earnest money deposit. Because remember earlier we talked about the offer, the acceptance, and the consideration. Your EMD is your consideration. That's what binds your contract together to make it valid. You got an offer, I give you $700,000 for your house. I got an acceptance, I'll accept your $700,000 for you gonna give me for the house. Now put some EMD down, earnest money deposit. Now we have a qualified, fully legit contract. He said he put a motivating amount. And you can, because this is another little thing when it comes to EMD. You necessarily won't be putting it down. Your end buyer could be putting it down. Even if somebody's like, oh, put $500 EMD. Okay. If we know we wholesaling it, we're going to put an end buyer on it. They're going to give us more. So we might put 500 on the contract, but our end buyer might give us 5,000 as an EMD on their end. We always want to make our buyer put more than what we have. We found a great deal and we sold a good deal. Make a sense?
Yes. Earnest money down.
Earnest money down. Earnest money down. All right. What do we have left?
Finance and mortgages 100 and 200.
Another name for a deed of trust. Jay, you don't know this. Five seconds.
A quick claim deed. What is a quick claim deed?
All right. I'm going to see if Jack knows. He said he's pretty new, but we're going to give him a try. You got an idea? Another name for a deed of trust.
This is a guess. I'm gonna say title.
And even for Jay here, what is a warranty deed? Let's see. I don't know. Art, do you know this? Art might know it. He's probably like waiting, like, y'all don't know this? Art, another name for a deed of trust.
What is a mortgage?
That's it. A mortgage. Some states have deeds of trust. Some states have mortgages. The state I'm in, Missouri, we don't have mortgages at all. We have deeds of trust. The deed of trust is the security instrument that binds to the promissory note that is recorded at the courthouse when you get a mortgage on a property. So they're going to take the promissory note, which breaks down the term, how much per month, the interest rate, the maturity date, all the details of the financing is in the promissory note, but they take a mortgage or a deed of trust to bind it to that, and that's what they can use to foreclose on you when you don't fulfill the obligation of your promissory note. Make a sense? Any questions, comments, thoughts around any of that?
I guess one comment I would add to that is like in Missouri, y'all got deed of trust, and in Indiana, we got mortgages, and then y'all got contract for deeds, and we have land contracts. All of this stuff can be very confusing. It is important to set time aside to study these strategies and when to apply each one, for sure.
Why do you think they made things different names like that, Art?
Maybe the Freemasons were beefing at the time, or maybe they made it confusing
You're
so that
funny.
way. Yeah, maybe they just intentionally make it confusing to keep people away. I'm gonna say maybe it was the Freemasons beefing though.
That, and it could be, like you say, to keep people away. Real estate's confusing. They made three things mean the same thing. Like, why would you do that? Just to make it confusing? Deed of trust, trust deed, warranty deed, mortgage, note, promissory note, all of this stuff to try to confuse you and keep you like, oh, I don't know. It's hard. It's really not. You just have to learn the lingo. What's the last one we needed? He said 200. Here it is. And I'm going to give this one to Karen because she's ready now. She's been prepared. Karen, known as
Sir.
DTI.
Are you saying P as in Peter?
D is in dog, T is in tomorrow, I is in India, the most populated country on the planet, known as DTI.
Document title insurance.
That
was a good guess, though.
Sounded like it was right.
I thought it was right for a minute.
So confidently, I believed her.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right, there we go. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Jay,
Okay.
do you know this one, Jay?
Debt to income. What is debt to income?
You saw him put it in the chat.
Mm-mm.
Come on with it, Jay. I knew you knew it anyway. What is
All
debt
those-
to income? They always look at this when you're getting mortgages, your debt to income ratio. You got so much income and you got so much debt. Your debt payments are too high for us to finance you for this property, or we'll finance you this amount, or we'll finance you this monthly payment amount based on what your income is. So raise your income and lower your debt, and your credit score will do like that. Ooh. There you have it. Hopefully you got something good out of that. Jay loves the real estate Jeopardy. We
Me
got
too.
you covered. Is that Karen in the audience right there? Okay, never mind.
Where?
In the audience, throwing her hands up. Oh, you can't see it on her. You can't see anything.
I
Never mind.
can't see anything. Let's
You
see.
can't see anything.
I
Oh,
don't know. It's froze. Really, it's everybody's frozen.
yeah, you got bad internet in your place of employment. Tell them to get
Yeah,
some better internet and give you a raise.
all of it above.
I ain't giving no raises. You can get the taste out your mouth on that part. I tell you that right now.
Well, AI is coming to take over anyway. So,
You know it. So, Karen, while you have a moment, I need you to tell me, what have you learned today?
well, I just learned debt to income. I learned that. Really, what I learned today about the mortgages, I thought in Missouri that it was called just plain mortgages, not a trust. What was it? A title trust? I
Deed
mean,
of
deed
trust.
deed of
Deed
trust. I
of
didn't know.
Yep, we don't have.
Never knew that. I don't know if that's always been that way, but I always thought it was just a plain mortgages. I didn't know there was a
Do
difference.
you have a mortgage, Karen?
I do not have a mortgage. No, I used to.
But if you did, you had a deed of trust if it was in Missouri. You didn't never have a mortgage. We don't have mortgages here.
Wow, never knew that. Never knew that's what they called it. So
I
what's
thought I
going
had a
on?
mortgage.
You thought
Well,
you had a mortgage too, huh?
commonly known as mortgage.
I had
Just
two. So yeah.
but for a
Hmm.
class and for you to understand how the game is played, some states have deed of trust, some states have mortgages. So you just have to understand it can be interchangeable depending on your jurisdiction.
Mm.
Anything else,
Interesting.
Karen, that you learned today?
I've been on in and out, so that's what I picked up so far.
Okay, cool. What about you, Mr. Jack? What
The
did you
one thing, the one thing I wish I had done, because I came in rushing and trying to cook. I wish I had brought a pen and a piece of paper and wrote down all of this. But that's something I will do next time because there was so much good information. And I'm not. This going to sound weird, but it's the truth. I'm getting older, so me trying to remember all of this, I can't. What was that again? No, next time, pen, piece of paper. There is it. There it is.
So you've learned to bring a pen and pad when you come to class, but did you learn anything while you were here that you can think of?
Um, I like the game. Answering those questions and just that there is so much to a house or purchasing a home. And one of the things I did like, I'm a house dude anyway. I mean, what I mean by that is I fix things. And so I like that there was questions about the house itself. You were talking about the plumbing system and all that kind of stuff. I already knew that stuff because I work on houses sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, appreciate it. What about Jay in the North Carolina?
I learned about eminent domain that stummed me up last time.
It's gonna get in
Yeah,
there one day.
yeah.
Give an
And
example of eminent domain, Jay.
give you an example.
Yeah.
My house and my land got taken over for them to build a shopping center,
Mm.
build a mall.
Come on, Jay. You've been studying. What else have you learned today?
The HERS score, that home energy rating system, and last that joint tenancy. I thought it was like a joint policy or like a joint contract or something like that, but that joint tenancy, that's what it is.
You knew it was joint something. I said Jay no. When he said joint,
Yeah,
oh no, he gonna guess it by accident.
yeah.
Cool beans. Glad you learned something. What about Justin Holmes buying up all the homes? Justin, what have you learned today?
Yeah.
Love
What
it.
I learned today is uh what I learned today. I feel like I learned as far as it's the question I always kind of get thrown off by the consideration thing or the elements of a contract.
Mhm.
That whole thing, the way it was worded, there's many components to a contract, but that question always throws me. So that's what I learned today.
Yep. Offer, acceptance, consideration. Somebody got to make that offer. Somebody got to accept that offer, and we need to bind it with our consideration. In real estate, we call it the EMD, earnest money deposit. So, yep, that's what we got. Anything else you got, Justin?
Say it again, Chris.
I said, did you have anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. There you go. And Mr. Art buying up all the houses, 4 houses a week, ain't worried about nothing, just out here cruising to the finish line of 2026, catching up, buying them houses like Chris. What you got, Art?
A few things that I learned this week. To make an offer valid, got offer acceptance and consideration. Top 3 websites for buyers is Zillow, Redfin, and Realtor, and her score.
Now, out of that Zillow, Redfin, and Realtor, which one of them did you like?
As far as depending on what we're using it for, if we like comping deals, it does seem that Redfin is set up the easiest, user friendly.
Yeah, I don't have to think too much. I can just click it and forget it. Scroll down, see the sold properties, look at the property, see pictures of it. It's almost like, I don't want to say MLS access, but it kind of gets you some information. Now, Jay, where you're at up there in North Carolina, I don't think they show that type of stuff in South Carolina, because I know they're like a non-disclosure state or something like that. They don't like to share much in South Carolina.
Yeah, I don't use Redfin, only Zillow around here.
Oh my God, you've been missing out then. You didn't even know about that little thing I just showed then.
No, I saw the Redfin, yeah, but I haven't seen that personally. I'm a Zillow user.
But you saw what we got to see, right? When you can see the sold properties?
Yeah.
Especially when you're trying to figure your numbers, like, oh, I wonder what this house worth all fixed up. Oh wow, that one sold for $425 all fixed up. Or that one sold for whatever all fixed up. You only know that because you looked it up.
Let me try it out.
We're gonna try it live on the live. Any other questions, comments, concerns, thoughts?
I have a question.
This is my favorite part. What's your question, Mrs. Karen?
Well, if someone wanted to get started in investing, what would be the first thing that, or the second thing that they would need to do in getting started?
And when you say investing, what do you mean? In real estate, in stocks? What do you mean when you say investing?
Well, since we're talking real estate tonight, it would be in real estate, and especially without using any of their money nor their credit.
Well, it's going to start with education. You need to know what you're doing because there's so many moving parts. If you don't know what you're doing, you will be using some money. You will be using your credit. You will be using a real estate agent. You will be using all the things that regular people use because you do not take the time to educate yourself. You must take the time off to say, hey, I'm going to study this stuff. Let me find out what's going on. I always tell people to go to futurecashflowclub.com, get the elites package, go through the videos, look at the training, come to the training every week, actually go through deals and get the paperwork to make the paperwork. So you can never say, I don't got the paperwork for this. I don't have the purchase agreement. I don't have the assignment agreement. I don't have the cancellation agreement. I don't have the modification addendum. I don't have the whatever price adjustment. Whatever thing you need is at your fingertips. So I will start with the education when it comes to this stuff because it's a lot of moving parts. And you don't know what you don't know. And you don't know what you don't know. You don't know.
Are you able to put the link in the chat?
I am. Let me see here if I can do that. Let's see. FutureCashFlowClub.com. Boom. Something like that. That's where I would say to do that because I have 370 videos going deep in the weeds on all of this stuff. That's a lot of stuff. Any topic you can think of, we got juice on it. Because every case can be, every situation can be different. So I don't like to give too much just pure blanket, but I like to give an overview of it. And then when we have an actual deal we're working on, we get specific. Like for this particular deal, this is what we could do, and this is what we should do, and this is what we should not do, depending on the game there. Great question, Karen. Any other questions before we get up out of here and do some more woke stuff? Jay, you always have a question.
No, I was about to say you was right about the Redfin not allowing me to pull up any comps on South Carolina.
Yeah, you can't see nothing in South Carolina without a real estate license.
Oh wow.
So you got to have a realtor friend. Make
Oh
friends.
yeah. On the next meet, are you gonna talk about how to talk to buyers?
What do you mean when you say talk to buyers?
Or how to ask buyers like the right questions?
So are we referring to a cash buyer, or are we referring to a tenant buyer, or are we referring to a retail buyer? What kind of buyer are we dealing with?
A cash buyer.
A cash buyer. So when I think
Quote
about
unquote cash buyer.
exactly. So first of all, when somebody even claims to be a cash buyer, how do we know they're a cash buyer, Art?
Best thing we could do is ask them how soon would they be ready to close, and we will hope that they're going to say soon as title is clear.
Very simple question. How soon can you close? Soon as title work is done. That should be the answer. Or we can close whenever you're ready. Or if they start talking that I'm closing 30 days and 60 days and 90 days, it's either one or two things. One, they're a wholesaler, probably the case. Or two, they're using a loan, which isn't a bad thing because some people can buy these properties with loans as long as the property will support what you're doing. Because sometimes we come across properties that don't need any work. They can go right on the MLS or multiple listing service, like a retail buyer can buy it and move their family right into it. And then other times we have properties that need work. Or property needs work. We're leaning more toward the cash buyer slash hard money buyer, I guess we could say. Somebody that's using cash or hard money or private money. Something that's not non-institutional money, I guess is the best way to say that. Mm-hmm. So we need to first figure out, are we even dealing with a cash buyer? Once we've qualified through questions such as how soon can you close, and they respond with the correct answer of as soon as title work is done, we know that yes, we're working with the cash buyer. Great. Then we want them to go ahead, check out the property. Once they do their walkthrough or schedule your walkthrough with them, I typically like to let them do one walkthrough. I don't like to do a whole bunch of walkthroughs coming back and forth and all that stuff. If I can help it, I try to tell them, hey, yeah, we're having an open house tomorrow, 12 to 1. Can you make it? Something like that. And I try to make a buyer's frenzy and make a bunch of buyers come together at the same time. Because especially if you got tenants involved, I don't want to keep going back every 2 hours, every 2 days. That's kind of a stress thing, especially when you got people living in a house. Vacant house can be a little bit different. So I would like to schedule, hey, a day or two in advance. Hey, Tuesday at 12 to 1, we got a 1 hour open house. And then you can show whatever buyers that say they're interested at that time. How soon can they close? Once they view the property, they like the property, we get into price negotiation. If they take it at the price we got it at, great. If they're trying to make an offer, we're going to send you an offer. They send you the offer or give you the offer. Hey, you're asking, what'd you say earlier? 60,000, and they can give you 50,000. I can give you 50 for it. 50,000. Okay. And if that number does work, depending on what you got it under contract for, we want to ask them. Okay, 50,000. We already know they said they can close as soon as title work is done, or they gave you a time frame that makes sense to you. I like to ask them, are you using hard money or cash? I like to specify what are you using to purchase this property, so there's no confusion. Because if there is a lender, it's going to be stretched out and they're going to do multiple walkthroughs and all this other stuff, which is, like I said, not a problem. You just want to know what you're dealing with. If they are using real cash that they have access to. And then we want to look at the title company or escrow. It's okay if we use ABC Title Company. They already got escrow open there. ABC Title Company good for you to close? They say yes, or they say, oh, no, I don't mess with them. I only deal with DFG Title Company, whatever. But I like to qualify and make sure they know that, yes, the price works. This title company works. Now, here's the question that's really going to tell you if they're serious. How much can you put down towards your EMD? If they come to you with some $100 mess, you're probably dealing with a wholesaler. We're not putting anybody under contract for no $100. That's what we do to the seller. We ain't gonna let them do that. They need to put some skin in the game. 2,000, 3,000, 5,000. I've had people put 10,000 down before as EMD to get into a house. This is a non-refundable EMD, by the way. Once they sign the assignment agreement and they put their earnest money deposit at title, or your real estate attorney, depending on your state. Once they drop their money off, they're locked into the deal. They will be closing unless it's something on our end. Like say the title can't clear because of title issues or something like that, then yeah, they can get their money back. But if it's not going to be, they're not backing out of the deal because they changed their mind. That's not happening because they're locked in now. So we want to get as much as possible, but not being crazy about it. We want to ask them, what can you put towards your EMD? Or you can just tell them, hey, we need $3,000. And they drop it. They do the paperwork. You turn it in the title. You get it in close. All that makes sense?
Yep.
Any questions, comments, concerns around any of that? Did you want to add anything, Art? Did I miss something?
One thing I would add is if your buyer is using a loan to buy, sometimes lenders don't want to pay assignment fees. So just keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, that's the thing generally anyway. Whenever we're dealing with cash, it's very, very simple. Like I was telling you earlier about the pre-foreclosure stuff. It's all simple in the cash world. Whenever you get lenders, third parties involved, appraisers, all this extra real estate agents, more people, more cooks in the kitchen can complex the mission. We just have to understand what we're dealing with at that time. If they're going to, do they care about assignment fees? Sometimes they might do what they call a double closing or double escrow. Very rare, but it can happen. Different things like that can come up. So that's why people like cash. Cash is clean. There's no gray area. Whenever you're not in cash and you're dealing with hard money, sometimes private money, depending on the person or their situation. But definitely dealing with banks, U.S. Bank, Wells Fargo, Mr. Cooper, all these other jokers, Rocket Mortgage, it's going to be some red tape. Just put your seatbelt on. You got to jump through hoops with gasoline draws on.
Also, do you ever tell your buyer how much the assignment fee is, or you just tell them the price?
Great question. So when it comes to assignment fees, I don't have any assignment fees on my paperwork at all. All I have is a total contract purchase price. Total contract purchase price, which I'm going to try to show you here if I can show you on the contract here. It even says it right there. Buyer/assigner assigns all rights, excluding all earnest money deposits, to said contract for sale purchase to blank assignee, the person receiving it, in exchange for a total price of contract in the amount of whatever the total is. So I don't have an assignment fee to negotiate with people. I'm only talking about pure price. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
We're never talking about your fee is $3,000, your fee is $1,000, or wholesalers can't make more than $10,000 on a deal. Who said? We just closed one for what, $23,000? Make it feel better. So, we're not negotiating it. And so also another thing on this, let me pull this back up. On this assignment agreement that we use, let me pull it back up again.
You borrowed $23,000, Chris.
That's already been invested into something else, man. That money gone. So I don't hold the money. We work the money. Money is currency. It should always be moving. This line right here. Oh, no, not that. That's not the line. What line was I going to show you? This line, number 3. Assignee acknowledges copies of original contract for sale and purchase, including all addendums associated with this transaction. That's the key line here. Original purchase sales price may be omitted. It will be omitted. I'm going to black out. I'm going to give them a copy of the contract so that they see the verbiage of our original purchase agreement. But the price will be blacked out. Does that make sense? So I'm going to have my contract that's already filled out between me and the seller. I'm gonna make another copy just for this buyer. I'm gonna black out the price part or white out the price part where they can't see what I got it under contract for. Then I'm gonna take the assignment agreement and that edited copy of the purchase agreement and send it to my end buyer so they can sign off on it, so they know what they're being assigned. They want to get a copy of the original purchase agreement because remember, we're assigning the agreement. They need to know what they're paying for.
Okay, I got you.
So original price will be omitted. No end buyer. Now, the only time the end buyer will know what we made on the deal is when they get the settlement statement. Because it's going to show. I'm sorry?
No, sorry, go ahead. You said the settlement statement.
When the settlement statement, known as the HUD. Some people call that a HUD. In Missouri, we don't have HUDs. We have ALTAs. Another one of those funky things is two things mean different things in different places. ALTA in Missouri. Some places call HUDs, Housing Urban Development. So depending on where you're at. So we have ALTAs here. But yeah, our original purchase price may be omitted. I'm letting them know in the paperwork, and it will be omitted. Any questions on that?
Okay.
Any questions, period? Because we about to land. I've been on here way too long, y'all. We're about to get about here and do some more woke stuff. Don't forget, get your quality, and I mean quality, Future Cash Flow Club hat. Red, blue, or the black. Just like that at futurecashflow.com. Let's see here. Any other questions?
All good.
And join the Facebook group, the Future Cash Flow Club Facebook group. Talking about subject to, talking about lease options, talking about seller finance, talking about land trust, talking about wholesaling, talking about deal structure, talking about wholesaling, everything else, and a little bit of stocks. And we're going to knock off the rocks. Jack, any other questions from you? I know you got a question, Jack. You never run out of questions.
Not right now.
Okay. There you go.
I'm soaking in.
Nothing wrong with that. Glad you soaked it in, and I hope you go on and win. And I will catch you on the next one.
Oh, yes.
Do what you do. Be who you be. And I'll see you before you see me. Good night. You're out of control, man.
So I want to get into real estate, but don't know where to start.
Well, what I would say is to join the Future Cash Flow Club. It's a community of investors where we talk about wholesaling, we talk about creative deal structuring, buying houses subject to, all of the creative stuff that everybody's talking about. You don't need a real estate license or any of that.
Wow, where do I sign up?
Well, I would say go to futurecashflowclub.com. That's futurecashflowclub.com. You can even get a free trial. Try it out today. I don't know what you've been doing. You been asleep? Let me wake you up with something. Straight up. Yeah. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Chris Monroe. R to the O-E. I flip houses, rent cars, and make money. You know I'm not no motherfucker dummy. This how we do.